Cancerians, this is Marishi, your my channel Shriloka. I'm using my Tarot Illuminati deck to see what messages or what story is coming through for the Cancerians out there for the month of September 2019. I've already pulled out 5 cards. We've got the Temperance as your first card. Second card is a Three of Wands in reverse. Center of the reading is a Lover's energy. We've got the King of Swords, and the last card is a King of Cups. I want to put it out there before pulling out the King of Cups. I've got the Alchemist in reverse, which is the Magician. Okay, some of you Cancerians out there might be dealing with a Gemini person as well. Okay, there is a possibility because of the Lovers, the King of Swords, and the Alchemist indicates a Gemini person. Okay, or else you might be a cusp of a Gemini and Cancer. Okay, I'm a cusp of Gemini and Cancer, so that makes sense to me. Yeah, that would be it. Okay, anyways, coming back to the story, this seems like a relationship reading. Okay, so far from the looks of it, it seems like something has come to a halt. Nothing is happening within this relationship. Nothing is happening right now. Okay, things has come to a complete full stop. There is no communication, there is no moving forward. Okay, a person might have walked away and you don't see them coming back. Okay, I see you trying to assess the situation with a clear head. Although it seems like if you don't have a handle over this situation, you're going to lose your mind. Okay, a strong energy about you are losing your head. Okay, you losing your mind over the situation. Okay, having so much thoughts going on in your head, it is conflictual. Okay, because it's driving you crazy. It's driving you crazy, and if you don't keep it together, you might as well lose it. Okay, you will lose your head over this. Okay, it will drive you nuts. Okay, there is a very strong energy about keeping it together. Okay, that's how this is an advice. Also, this is how you're coming through. Okay, with the Temperance energy, you're trying to keep it together. I see you taking a practical stand over the situation. Okay, with the King of Swords, you being very practical, trying to think it out. You know, where are you right now within this relationship? Okay, which seems to be like, you know, nothing is happening. It almost shows me like this person has walked away and is not coming back. Okay, because you know there is no expectation. Okay, if this was upright, I could have said the ships are coming back and this person is waiting. Okay, this person is expecting the ships to come back. But here, when it is in reverse, I would say there is no expectations. You don't expect this person to come back. So something is not working out. I also want to say there is a communication gap as well. Between the two people, there is a communication gap. And right now, you are sitting and observing the situation with both the kings. Okay, the King of Cups and King of Swords. This person is all about emotions. This person is all about intellect. Okay, so you are emotional. You have your sentiments bounded with this person, yet you're thinking very practically where this is going. Okay, whether there is any potential, okay, within this relationship, which kind of seems like it's not working out. Okay, and with behind the deck is the High Priestess. So you're not just assessing it, you're trying to run it through your head. People know within themselves, okay, without anybody, without me telling you, you know it within yourself what is your exact situation. If a person has walked away, you know exactly if they will come back or not. The hopes, okay, the probability of that person coming back, okay, it is not going to be a surprise. You would know it within your gut. Okay, what is the chances of this person coming back? Right now, what do you think? Hmm? What do you think? What are the chances of this person returning back? If they have walked away, is it the end of the story? Okay, is it the end of the story? Just what I was talking about. Okay, whenever I break the deck to show you a card, it means you will get another card. Okay, because the one which wants to show up, this time it is an 8 of Cups. Exactly what I was talking about. There is a separation this might have already happened because it's a story. Okay, so a person, okay, I'm just in off, okay, because I was just, saying the story about a person walking away and not coming back, blah blah blah. Anyways, okay, so you know it within your head, okay, you know it within your gut that the person who has walked away, will he come back or not? Will he come? Do you have to expect him to come back, or is it over? Okay, this shows me, okay, you are thinking very practically about the situation and you're not expecting the person who has walked away to come back. Okay, and you know it within yourself. The High Priestess is like somebody who knows it in the gut. Okay, who is intuitive enough to know what is happening, what has happened. Okay, the Judgment. Okay, right behind the 8 of Cups, we have got the Judgment. So the Judgment has happened. A person has walked away. Very clear story. There is now, twists and turns in the story. Very straightforward. Okay, so the Judgment has happened. The person has walked away. Okay, now because they made a decision. Okay, somebody made a decision. You might be dealing with an earth sign as well. Okay, it might have been in the past few months or past few weeks, it has been slow. People might have been trying to make it work. Okay, it was like a tortoise space. Okay, they were trying to consider whether this will work out or not, and then they made a decision that it isn't. Okay, with the Ace of Wands, that it isn't. Okay, they might have plenty of opportunities outside. Okay, and or else they might think this is not what they wanted. Okay, with the Ace of Wands and the Seven of Cups, it's like they didn't see the potential within you to continue with this relationship. Maybe what they wanted, they found out it is, this is not working out. This is not what they wanted. Even with the Star card as the next card, it is not what they hoped for. Somewhere it shows me this is not what they wanted. That's why they backed off and walked away. Okay, they're not waiting anymore. Okay, for things to work out. They might have it might have been a very slow pace in the past few months. Okay, and finally they have come to a conclusion that it is over. Okay, they cannot make it work anymore. You might be dealing with an earth sign. Okay, Queen of Pentacles up there and the Ace of Pentacles, and there is the Alchemist again. I also want to say there might have been a player energy within the relationship. I don't know whether I'm speaking directly to the Cancerians or else it could be the cross-watcher. Okay, the story is directed at the cross-watcher. One of you is a player energy. Okay, and that's interesting. Yeah, somebody was playing around. Okay, and somebody wasn't happy regards to what was going on. Okay, within this relationship with the Hierophant. That's a twist, and I thought there was no twist in the story. 5 Cups. Okay. The Tower moment has happened. Okay, it is. Just give me a second. So I do see somebody was playing within this relationship. Somehow it seems like a player energy. Okay, and somebody, I was like, this is not what they want. Okay, something which you were nurturing for so long, and when you found out it is not going the way you wanted, you backed off, or the other person had to walk away. Okay, definitely a player energy within the relationship. Okay, somebody was playing with this foundation itself, with the alchemist and alchemist in reverse and the hierophant. I want to say this is a player energy. Somebody played outside the boundaries. Okay, outside the foundation itself. They thought they had the power to do it. Okay, uh, with the Princess of Cups. It's like, a kind of fling which is not serious. Which is not serious. Okay, they thought they could get away with it with the Alchemist and the Prince of Cups, Princess of Cups. So if you have a foundation and you are together, okay, you are together, and then they think they can get away with doing whatever, outside this relationship. Okay, it might be like just for the heck of it, not even anything serious. Okay, and they weren't even very guarded about it, like defensive about it, but now they are like regretting the situation because the tower moment has already happened, and the Eight of Wands in reverse, this might be the reason. I told you in the beginning, you know there is no potential for this person to come back because the tower has already happened and it seems like no communication, etc, etc. Okay, so the World and the Six of Cups. So with the Eight of Wands, I want to say, after the tower moment has happened, things are not moving forward. Okay, regards to what you had before. Okay, with the World card and the Six of Cups, you had a beautiful relationship once upon a time. Okay, before this tower moment happened, before things got out of hand. Okay, between the two of you, and the Devil's energy is like, you know. You cutting the cords, you cutting the chains. Okay, you're working on it. Some of you are working on cutting the chains. Okay, it might be difficult. That is why with the Temperance energy as your first card, it is a little difficult for you to just, it's not easy. It's not easy to say it's over. Okay, you might have had put a lot of energy, a lot of time within this relationship, that it's not easy, that somebody just played around and you parted ways. But to accept the situation that it is actually over, because you're so used to this person for so long that it is like the next day you wake up and you're like, oh, we're not together anymore. That's a little difficult to swallow. The pill is a little difficult to go down your throat. Yeah, so you're trying to accept it, you're trying to keep it together. You realizing there is no way. Okay, it's not even the other person who is not coming back, it's like you mentally getting prepared that it isn't even worth it for bringing that person back into your life, because there is no future and this person goes around playing with you. Okay, playing with the foundation which you already had, then it isn't even worth. Okay, because even with both the kings, you're in a higher pedestal. Okay, you're not like the pages or anything. Okay, because you came out as the King of Cups and the King of Swords. Okay, so it's not a very minor way of you assessing the situation. You're thinking about, okay, about everything, not with your heart. You're observing the situation. Okay, the way this person is sitting is like you're sitting and observing, okay, what has happened, what was going on in this relationship. Okay, and then you are figuring out this isn't even going anywhere. Okay, within yourself, within your gut, you know exactly what will happen. Okay, if this has happened now, this can happen again. And you don't exactly want it, because with the star card, etc., I showed you earlier, this is not what you actually saw. Okay, you don't see the potential of making it happen, making it work anymore. You don't see the potential of even trying to make it work anymore. If you're dealing with a player energy, then it isn't even worth it, is it? So So your side of the story, it shows me the High Priestess. Okay, so you know within yourself what you need to do. Okay, even if it is a little difficult right now. Okay, to keep it together, to digest the fact that is actually over. Okay, there is no going back to this person, or this person is not returning. However, the story fits. Okay, within your situation, just flip the characters according to the story. Okay, what you need to know, what you need to do. Okay, you know it within yourself that you need to move on. Okay, the fool's energy, taking the leap of faith, jumping off the cliff, not knowing the consequences. Okay, even if you break a leg, you would only know after you landed. Don't try it. Okay, don't try jumping off the cliff. Not a good idea. But what I want to say is, look out there, explore. Okay, if you move, it's asking you to move on. Okay, from something which is not working out. Don't you know, keep thinking about it, because it's a little toxic. Okay, just thinking about something which didn't work out. Okay, just thinking about the past energy. Even if you have moved on and you are stuck with that energy, okay, you're still clinging onto the energy of what has happened in your past, it is a little toxic. Okay, so you know within yourself what you need to do is just move on, just explore life. Okay, and enjoy life. Okay, so with the Fool card and the Three of Cups, enjoy life, just explore. Okay, there's plenty out there. You need to have the strength to do this. Okay, embrace embrace yourself. It doesn't matter what has happened to you, you just need to get over it now. Okay, with the Four of Pentacles, you need to let go of everything which is holding on to it. Don't hang on to the grudges. Okay, if you look at it upright, it is like hanging on to whatever the people have done to you, all that, you know, crap of the past. You don't have to think about it and just, you know, hang on to it. It's all toxic. Okay, just let go, just be like a fool, go skydiving or something. Okay, just be out there. Okay, live your life. Okay, only if you try. Okay, you need to have the strength to do that. It might be difficult, it might have even affected your pride, but you need to let go. Okay, don't keep thinking, how could he do that to me, how could she do that to me. Don't keep you know, hanging on to those thoughts, because it's not even worth it. Okay, Ten of Pentacles regards, just what I was saying, regards to this foundation which didn't work out. You keep thinking over something which didn't work out, like, you know, it was shaky beforehand itself, now it has just crumbled down. Yeah, it's time to just let it go. Yeah, you don't have to you know, invest in something. Okay, even your thoughts, even if you're not communicating, and even if that person has walked away, you might be inclined to put your thoughts in that. They're trying to say, don't even think about it. Unknowingly, you will be investing your energy in this person in the past, just thinking about them. Okay, so they're asking you to let go of that as well. Just distract yourself from your past energy, so it will help you move on. Okay, again, the Eight of Swords, it's just telling the same story. Okay, I saw it in the 5 cards, and they're just trying to confirm it. Eight of Swords, otherwise you will be just holding on to something. Okay, holding on to something with the Eight of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles, just thinking and thinking and thinking. Okay, it's with for something which didn't work out, with the Chariot energy, the Moon card, and the Four of Cups, something which came into light. Okay, and you didn't like what was going on with the Six of Pentacles. Ace of Swords, somebody just went out there and offered. Okay, they were just being generous, okay, with what they had, going out of the boundary which they had in your relationship. Okay, somebody offered something, just, you know, just passing by. It wasn't even serious, they didn't even think about it. It was something like a fling, you know, time pass. They weren't expecting it, they didn't even think about it. It was just a selfish energy where they thought they could get away with it. I told that to you earlier as well. They thought they could get over it without you finding out, but then that was the stupidest decision. Okay, and they lost everything. They lost everything. Um, yeah. Now they are without their partner, as well as probably whoever they were being generous to. They don't have them. Okay, they just screwed. They're screwed. Okay, and now they are like, oh my god, what did I do? What did I do? Okay. Queen of Cups and Queen of Swords. Okay, one of you. It's like you might earlier previously you showed as the King of Cups and the King of Swords in reverse. Uh, you are assessing the situation for yourself. You're thinking practically. Okay, you have been observing the situation. You have realized it is not even worth it investing in this person anymore. Okay, and now I see you. Okay, your side of the story, how you're dealing with this person is like this, a little brutal, because you know that is what they deserve. Okay, with the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords in reverse is somebody who's like, you know, your emotions has been hurt. So Queen of Swords is coming out in reverse, so you are going to be brutal. You don't care about the people around you. If it was upright, I would say you're being sensitive, you're being fair, you're being just. But now, you're like, screw it. Okay? You don't care, okay? The way you're going to treat this person, you're going to, you know, let them know, clear cut, this is what you did to me. This is how it's going to be from now on. Okay, in regards to your relationship, you have nothing to offer to them. Okay, you have nothing to offer to them. Once upon a time it was big. Okay, you had so much love for this person, but now you don't have a teeniest of even what do you say, you don't want to be cordial as well. Okay, if they are offering an apology, you are being brutal. I would be like, I'm with you. Okay, I'm with you. Okay, if you are coming out as a Queen of Swords in reverse right now because of what the other person has done to you, I'm okay. If they deserve it, they deserve it. Yeah, Three of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. The other person might be trying to make it work, but then they do realize there is no hope. Okay, it has gone out of their hand. It is not going to manifest again, how much ever they try to do it. Okay, because something has come into the open. Okay, and the Emperor. Yeah, you're holding on to, yes, you're holding on to something. Why is it not working? Okay, there is no potential. Like I said, it is not going to work out. Even if they try to make it work out, they know there is not much chance to manifest it again. It's not even worth trying, because you are coming out a little cold. Not a little, but you coming out a little brutal. Okay, because your energy right now is you're having the power in your hand because of something which you have found out regards to the other person. Regards to the other person, so you are holding the power over this whole relationship which you had once upon a time, and now you're like, you know, it's up to me. It's up to me how, you know, what I say, that is a final word. Okay, that's how. Although it's stressing you out, okay, your situation is like, you're like, oh my god, you know, the mess you have got into, you never thought in your you know, in the next 20 years this is going to happen to you, but yet it did happen. Okay, it did happen with the Nine of Swords. It's stressing you out. You're losing a sleep over over this whole situation. Okay, yet you're trying to keep it together. Your energy is like you're trying to keep it all together. Okay, regards to something which did not work out, the Ten of Cups in reverse. Okay, you had something beautiful. Okay, you had the potential to have a family, or probably you have a family with this person. Okay, but now, after whatever you have found out, you don't want to make it work. Okay, even with the Two of Cups in reverse, you just don't want to make it work anymore. Okay, Princess of Wands, I see you as a person who's holding on to it, you know, with whatever you found out and what hurt you. Okay, it has hurt you pretty bad and you're holding on to it. That's what I see. Okay, some of you might be dealing with a King of Pentacles, and some of you might be dealing with an earth sign, and things might be unstable right now. Things which was stable, okay, once upon a time the foundation was really solid, okay, now it has crumbled down and it is unstable. It is very shaky, okay. It's like the nuts and the bolts of the table has just, the screws has come out and it's collapsed. That's the way I see your current situation, okay. But yet you want to get out of the situation, okay. You want to get out of the situation. Just give me a second. You want to let go of all this energy, okay. Yes, again, Six of Wands in reverse, all depressing cards for you, okay. But it says one thing, okay. You have been hurt, you trying to move on from this person, you're not giving this person a chance. Ten of Swords, Six of Wands, there is no moving forward. It is a dead end, okay. It might have affected you. You might have been married as well, okay. It's like it has affected the image and the reputation as well, some kind of energy like that. And you want to get out of this space. You want to get out of this space where you feel like a deadbeat person, okay. It also wants to say about betrayal. You've got betrayed, okay, and this is something which you never expected to happen. This is not what you hoped for, okay. The outcome of this whole the relationship, okay, you might have dreamed, okay, you might be having a grandchildren, see them getting married, etc., etc., like a long future, okay. But this is what it has ended up to be, okay. Sun card and the Justice card. Things did not go according to your plan, okay, and you want, some of you people out there might be heading for a divorce as well, okay. Yeah, heading for a divorce because you want to move on, okay. You want to leave everything in the past which did not work out with the Death card, and you want to move on. Wheel in reverse, it's like your story has come to a pause, okay. Within this lover's energy, that whole story has come to a pause and you want to leave it in the past itself, okay. Just bury it in the past. That's what you want to do, and head on, okay. You're all fired up to see what is out there. That's why the High Priestess and the Fool came out, okay. So you're all fired out to explore what's there because you've already decided. This is a Three of Wands in reverse situation that there is no potential within this situation. I think I'll stop here because yeah, you've given up on this situation. You're coming out as a Princess of Swords. You're done. It is ended, okay. With the Prince of Swords in reverse, it has ended. It's like complete full stop to the story. Ten of Wands, it is difficult, yet you're still looking back to what this person has done to you. I think I've finished the deck. There's still some, but I guess you've got the story. This would be it for now. This is Marishi, your Martial Astrologer. Until next week, bye.